Hi, it's Leah from Ferrazzani's Pasta and Market, and welcome to your September Pasta Club. This video is going to just include a little bit of history about the pasta you're receiving and the dishes that we have prepared for you. And then you're going to get cooking instructions with your box, because I think everybody's going to be able to assemble everything pretty easily. So without further ado, welcome. I'm so excited that the weather has finally cooled a little bit, because it's finally starting to feel a little bit more like fall. And fall to me means apples. And that's why your antipasto today is an apple conserva made out of these gorgeous little Molly's Delicious apples from Sea Canyon Farms up on the Central Coast. The Molly's Delicious variety that we used for your conserva is a marriage of a Golden Delicious and one of my favorite apples from Sonoma County, the Gravenstein apple. So it's a little bit hardier than a Gravenstein, which is known to be particularly delicate and has a very short season. It's an early apple. And then the Golden Delicious has great acidity, and we've cooked that down into a little bit of a conserva with black pepper and just a touch of sugar. You're gonna ladle that onto your crostini and top it with a little bit of red onion marmellata, which is kind of an agrodolce, sweet and sour, and has just enough punch and bite to balance out your apple sweetness. And then you're gonna finish it with some pantaleo. And pantaleo is one of my favorite cheeses. It comes from the island of Sardinia, and it is a goat's milk cheese that is aged for 100 days and has wonderful saltiness and funkiness from the goat's milk, and I think it just brings everything together, and it's unbelievably delicious. I am super excited about this month's pasta. It's called Buziate, and it hails from the island of Sicily. This is one of Sicily's oldest known pastas, dating all the way back to the year 1000, so long before Marco Polo ever brought a noodle back from China. And it is made simply from semolina and water, rolled out into a rope, and then hand rolled with a little tool called a ferretto, kind of like a knitting needle. And each one is then pressed out and rolled like a little type of fusilli. Your Buziate is being paired with a pesto alla Trapanese. Trapani is on the western part of the Sicilian island, and the history of this little sauce is said to have been influenced by traders who brought pesto genovese along, and this is the Sicilian interpretation. So rather than using pine nuts, your sauce is made from ground almonds, as well as basil and mint. I've seen lots of variations. There are probably as many variations as there are grandmothers on the island, using all different sorts of herbs, but ours is limited to basil and mint, as well as a little bit of Parmigiano Reggiano and Pecorino Romano, and tomatoes, which really gives the sauce its brightness. And then we're gonna top it all off today with a little bit more of fresh heirloom tomatoes from our friends at Valdivia Farm.